Hi there, Stampers. It's me again, Susan Timchak, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Just fix my cord here for a second. Hope you could hear me. And I wanted to share with you another fun birthday card. And wow, that was loud. We are currently getting severe storms all day long today. And I think that lightning and thunder boom was just right outside my window here. So I'm just going to go on with my stamping. So we're going to share another fun birthday card with you. And this one is using the Cool Treats stamp set, one of my favorites. It's a photopolymer stamp set. And we're going to make some ice cream for birthdays. Who doesn't love ice cream for birthdays? I have to tell you that I purchased from one of those shopping stores, whatever you want to call it, online. I purchased an ice cream maker, and I have been going crazy making all sorts of ice creams, so this is so appropriate. We're using crumb cake, and this stamp is actually a two-part stamp set in many of the ways to create these ice creams. And I'm fumbling over my words, and I apologize. So we're first going to stamp our actual cone. Again, crumb cake, did I say that? And my head gets in the way, I apologize. It's kind of hard to align them up, so they're kind of going up and down. And let me share with you something else. This is a Stampin' Scrub, and we also sell Stampin' Mist. As you know, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so everything seems to have Stampin' in it. So one side you get wet, one side dry. Your stamp is clean and ready to go. No sense in purchasing all those disposable wipes. And there's another lightning strike. And there's the thunder. By using a Stampin' Scrub, it's very easy to keep clean. You can pop these little pieces out, rinse them in your sink, let them drain overnight and dry, and you're good to go. So save on the trash going out in the economy. And yeah, so this is the second part of the ice cream cone. Kind of gives you that little crisscrossy piece, and because these are photopolymer, you could see right through them where you're stamping. See that? Isn't that fun? All right, let me clean this, and we're going to move right along to our ice cream. And I thought I would do some fun flavors tonight with our ice cream. So, oh, and I think it's hailing now. All right, well, on that note, let's continue. Who cares what it's doing out there, right? As long as my power stays on. All right, so this is a two-step stamp. So this is our boulder image, and this is our boulder image, excuse me, and this is our detail image. So we're using the color Peekaboo Peach for our first one. And what we're going to do is we're going to ink this up. Whoop, didn't press that on hard enough. Ink it up and stamp it off. And we'll stamp there. So then you kind of think, oh, that's not much. Well, wait till you see what this stamp does. This stamp goes right over the top of that, and look at that. Isn't that great? So now I'm using my Stampin' Scrub, woohoo, over here on the side. Boy, I'll tell you, if we make it through this video, it'll be something. Okay, so next we're going to go with the Lemon Lime Twist. And I'll try to make this quick before I get booted here. So we're going to do that one. And then we're going to do this outline. There we go. And we'll clean that. Okay, then next let's go with a Sweet Sugar Plum. I love all these colors. I love all the names that Stampin' Up! Comes up with. I'd love to be in the design center of Stampin' Up! And have the fun job of doing things like this, coming up with, you know, all these names and all these fun stamps and things like that. I think that would be so much fun. Okay, well, I did notice though, however, I had originally, oh, it is hailing outside. I originally had planned on doing a little saying on the bottom. Don't look at the back. That's why we have two sides to our paper. But looks like I went up a little too low. I was a little too low on that, but no worries with that. Like we said, we never want to worry about anything. Now we're using as a card base the lemon lime twist. So before we do that, we're going to use some ribbon, and this, look how lovely that coordinates with all of the colors. That's one of the things I love about Stampin' Up, is that we coordinate all of our colors, which makes it really fun. So I'm going to put some snail adhesive there, tuck that in, put that right along the bottom there, and my paper snips. I'm going to go ahead and trim that. Okay, just like that. And then what I'm going to go ahead to do is I'm going to add my adhesive and stick it to my card base. Alrighty, just like that. And here's another way to do a bow with the ribbon, or a so-called no-tie bow. Pardon that pun. So we have that piece there. We're going to take this other piece. I'm working right off the spool. So this way here, I don't waste anything. Our ribbon is fairly inexpensive, but it's precious to me, and I like to get the most out of it that I can. So we're just going to take it, wrap it around there, and we're just going to tie a little knot, just like that. All right. And there we go. All right, tuck that away. Now I want to add a little sparkle. So I'm using my Wink of Stella brush, and I'm just going to lightly go over. I'm giving it a little squeeze. This one seems to be on its last leg, but if you saw the one video I did a little while ago about adding alcohol to this to extend the use of your Wink of Stella, that could be something fun you can do. All right, now to make it look like the cones aren't exactly like floating in air, I'm going to take a little bit of soft sky, squeezing the lid, which makes a little puddle of ink in there. And I'm using one of our aqua painters, get the water flowing a little bit, and taking that color, and I'm just going to kind of do a nice little wash just down here on the bottom, just so they don't look like they're just floating in space. And we'll clean that off. And being that we ran out of room there, let me get my basic black ink pad and a saying. Now we can layer a piece of white inside here if you like to do that. You can do that. And how about we just do this big happy birthday. Now with these acrylic blocks and the photopolymer stamps, I like to lay it down on the table and pick it up that way. So we're just going to stamp this in here. And I mean, you can do this, you know, even more fancier than what I'm doing, but I think that suffices. So there we have it. Let me show you the original card. The original card was this. And this one here, I did not stamp off the color behind. So it's basically your choice, whatever you like. If you like the lighter color or you like the darker color, totally up to you. Well, thanks so much everyone for joining me. The storm has begun and is in full force here now. So I'm going to leave you, and I hope you all have a super Stampin' Day, and I'm going to see you all here again real soon. Bye for now.